Can you find the area of the green square? At first glance, this geometry puzzle looks completely impossible. We are given the area of two rectangles inside a larger square, 21 and 12. But we do not have a single side length to work with. If you try to guess the dimensions, you will quickly find yourself stuck. So, how can we unlock a puzzle with so little information? To solve a mystery like this, guessing numbers will only lead to frustration. Instead, we need to translate the puzzle into a clear mathematical picture. Let's start by defining our canvas. Since the outer shape is a perfect square, let's label its full side length as S. And for our unknown green square, let's label its side length as X. With our stage set, let's look for our first clue. Focus your attention on the tall rectangle on the left, which has an area of exactly 21. What are its dimensions? Its height spans the entire shape, so its height is simply S. But what about its width? The total width is S, and the green square takes up a width of X. That means the remaining width for this rectangle must be S minus X. Since area is base times height, our first mathematical truth is this: S minus X multiplied by S equals 21. Now, let's shift our focus to the smaller rectangle at the bottom, which has an area of 12. Its width aligns perfectly with the green square above it, so its width is exactly X. Its height is the full side S minus the green square's height X, so its height is S minus X. This gives us our second truth: X multiplied by S minus X equals 12. We now have a system of two equations. If you look closely at them side by side, you might notice something special. Both equations share the exact same term, S minus X. Whenever you see a matching puzzle piece like this in algebra, it is a massive clue. We can use this shared piece to bypass long calculations and unlock a beautifully simple shortcut. To reveal that shortcut, let's take our top equation and simply divide it by our bottom equation. Because both sides of an equation are equal, dividing them maintains perfect balance. It might look like we are making things more complicated, but watch what happens to that matching puzzle piece. Look closely at the left side of our new fraction. We have an S minus X in the numerator and an identical S minus X in the denominator. They completely cancel each other out. Just like that, the most complex part of our puzzle simply vanishes into thin air. We are left with a beautiful simple ratio. S divided by X equals 21 over 12. If we reduce that fraction, it becomes 7 over 4, which is exactly 1.75. By multiplying both sides by X, we discover that the large square is exactly 1.75 times larger than the small green square. Now, we can easily finish the job. Let's plug this discovery back into our second equation. We replace S with 1.75x. Subtracting 1x leaves us with 0.75x. Multiplying that by the x on the outside gives us 0.75x squared equals 12. If we divide 12 by 3/4, we find that x squared equals exactly 16. And since x represents a physical distance, x must be 4. The side of our green square is 4. With the side length found, the final step is effortless. The area of our green square is simply 4 squared, which gives us a final area of 16. What started as a seemingly impossible puzzle gracefully unwinds into perfectly clean numbers. Now, it is your turn to practice. Imagine this exact same setup. Inside a large square, we have a tall rectangle with an area of 24 on the left and a smaller rectangle with an area of 8 on the bottom. Can you find the area of the missing blue square? Test out the division trick we just learned and drop your final answer down in the comments. If you appreciate clear, step-by-step math teaching, hit subscribe and join Math Station Advanced.